What's up, Mr. Gardiner? I'm here to talk to you about the Redtails, a squadron of the Tuskegee Airmen who were named for their distinct paint on uh, the tail of their planes. They were a group of men, African American men, mainly males, between the ages of 18 and 25. These men believed that their success in the war and their efforts for their country in the war would help them earn respect throughout their community and overcome prejudice throughout the entire nation. Uh, but initially, these men were uh, unwelcome, unappreciated for their efforts, and underestimated in battle, not only by their enemies, but by many of their fellow soldiers. But this all changed once they showed off what they could do in the air against their enemies. So basically, their job in the war was to clear and secure European skies for bomb groups to carry out bombing attacks on their enemies. But to do this, the Redtails and the Tuskegee Airmen had to clear out the skies, clear out all the enemies in a certain proximity of the bombers and keep the bombers safe. So that includes like taking over the territory, that includes protecting the territory, that includes protecting the bombers, all while having to protect themselves. So these men were very selfless, and they really showed their skills. They were very skilled, and they were very agile in the air, and it shocked a lot of people. They were After they were seeing some success, they were provided with better equipment and better planes, and this really helped them really take it to the next level in carrying out missions and taking out enemy planes. And this led them to carry out over 15,000 missions, down more than 100 enemy planes, and while also earning 150 war medals and war honors. So these men overcame their racial prejudices, put everything on the line for their country, and were willing to give up their lives for the people around them that didn't even take them seriously. These men pretty much just led the way for integration of our military forces. And President Truman eventually, in 1949, after seeing what the Redtails could do, President Truman ended segregation within the military. So the Tuskegee Airmen quite literally led the way for African Americans to this day in the military with military aspirations. The Redtails were really just, I don't know what to say. They were a testament to resiliency and overcoming your obstacles. They never gave up despite all the hate and all of the discrimination that they received. They just kept grinding, and they kept getting better at their craft, and they just eventually overcame everything that was thrown at them. And it it's just one of many acts that created the shift in our society between the races. That's a huge step for African Americans at this time, who were seeing no love, no respect, and for these men to go out there and gain all of this respect pretty much, well, not instantly, over time. It's just a very big accomplishment. So yeah, it's my lecture, Mr. Gardner. I hope you like it. I will see you next class.